Hello there, everybody, and for all of those still in a food coma from Thanksgiving, rest well. Hope you're doing good. See, this time of year is usually pretty bad for me because on the Wednesday of Thanksgiving week, I have a work function where I eat too much, and then I have a family function on Thursday, and then I have a friend function on Friday, and then I have my other side of my family on Saturday, so it's literally like a whole week of me just binge eating. But it's fine, we're good. Hope everyone has been doing well. Hopefully a lot better than what's going to be happening with Okumura very soon. From what we saw at the end of the last stream, he's a walking dead right now. Pretty much literally. Sooner or later, it's gonna catch up with him. Which absolutely sucks. But one thing I think we want to do, because we have 13 days of waiting time, is I want to work on some trophies and achievements. Because that's not something I've really been focusing on, but there's quite a few things we haven't done yet. Like go to the jazz club, or go hang out at a pond, or go to the temple and stuff like that. Just a few minor random things we can work on. But unfortunately, one of those things is ordering off the secret menu at the Maid Cafe. We may or may not be doing that. Just saying. But considering we are honestly getting very close to all of our confidants, and we're almost there with our social stats, because we're actually doing really good with all these. The only one we haven't started yet is the Empress for Haru, but that's about it. Yes, Frost Gem, we've already maxed out Faith for the time being. I know it opens up to do more later. Judgment happens on its own. Sun's done. We can technically max out Oya next. We can max out On very quickly. We can max out Yusuke pretty quickly. Morgana's getting pretty close. So we're doing really good. I honestly foresee a point where we max these out, we max out all of our social stats, and we really can just spend our free time doing whatever the hell we want. To be perfectly frank. I mean, right now we can spend time with Hirumi if we wanted to, but I kind of want to go check out the jazz club just because. Just because we have never gone there. Or the temple. So let's spend the next couple nights just to do these two, because it'll give us 2 trophies, and then we'll get back on our regular schedule for social links. Temple's day only? Okay, then jazz club it is. Hold on. Alrighties. Let's head on over. Speaking of which, we haven't sold some clothing here in a while. Or even come over here in a while.
Welcome!
Alright, so let's sell you down so we have 1 of everything. There we go. Got ourselves close to 100k. Ooh, second-hand awards, second-hand salesman. Let's see the prizes. Waking incense, don't care. Lowers all stats of 1 foe for 3 turns. Actually, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Let's grab 3 of those. You probably missed a lot of streams. Which ones have you made it in, Magna? Because yeah, this is going to be the longest run stream series we have. It's a Persona game. What do we expect?
So cool.
I don't know. Let's see if the trader's in here right now. Where is the trader?
Well, see you later. Man.
I guess that's where he's supposed to be, but he's not doing anything.
Hmm?
And that Magatama is what?
See ya.
Crystal healing? I don't think I've ever been here.
Take your time.
Oh, it literally just gives us a bunch of stuff. I mean, that's actually pretty cool because it does give you innate elemental amps, so you don't have to use up a skill slot, but it doesn't really matter. And you, I can't do anything with you for a while. So let's go check out the jazz club. If I remember correctly, what it's supposed to do is like level up some of my characters. I don't know how. So let's figure it out. It's the jazz club that Akechi introduced you to. Places like this will help you relax and talk about things you'd usually find difficult to. As a leader of the Phantom Thieves, maybe you can invite one of the members here. Looks like for minors they will serve non-alcoholic cocktails. Why are you looking so depressed there, kid? Morgana, you don't even drink. You're a cat. Stop it. Yes, I love jazz. I actually have been training and studying as a jazz pianist since I was like 14, so close to 20 years. So I adore jazz.
I see.
Looks like tonight's cocktail is Soltini. Let your soul open up this cocktail and take yourself to the next level. Sounds pretty good. Looks like there are day singers come in. The singers coming in on 9:30, drinking cocktails while listening to live music. Sounds pretty adult, huh? They will have their persona strengthened as well as receiving other helpful effects. These effects will differ depending on what day of the week you visit. If you visit the jazz club on the day a live performer sings, a special cocktail will be served. Also, effects of the cocktail will be doubled if it's a weekday. I mean, we can come back here on Friday. There's a spoiler. Okay, I haven't read the spoiler rediffuser, so I'm just gonna ignore it until chat goes all the way up.
What do you want to do?
I mean, we can technically wait until Friday then if we're gonna double up. Yeah, let's do that. We'll wait. Okay, let me check a few things though. So your baton pass is maxed. I mean, we can do some darts to start working on this stuff. Because we still need to work on Morgana, Yusuke, and Haru.
Welcome.
Yeah, I already figured that because Kumar was going to die, not how it happens in any way. But I presume he's gonna have a mental breakdown because his shadow was killed within the metaverse, which we've been informed is what ends up leading to mental breakdown and usually death.
What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Hey Morgana, you want to play darts?
Hey!
I don't know how you're gonna do this.
Thank you.
But let's try. Yeah, I feel more comfortable to spend my free time in places other than social links right now, so we're good.
Hey! Shall we go?
Let's go for 301. Should be a cinch if we combine our strength.
Now then.
I have no idea how this is gonna work.
Yeah!
Alright. Let's see if I can remember how to play this.
For real?
For real, for real.
Yes! For real?
Beautiful. Yep, I remember. Let Morgana finish.
I'll be back!
Okay, how's this gonna work?
This is where I come in.
You missed the high five. No, no, no! I want to see how this works. What happens? So I want to get it like around what, 30? If I remember correctly.
It's all yours.
Like I don't remember what score roughly it would be. Okay, so
Whoa.
I guess it's on a 65, 30-ish. Okay. So if that's the case, this will take me. Let's try for 14.
Yep.
14, and then a 21 will get me down there. Eh. Alright, that should be good.
I see. This is where I come in. Boop. Huh? Then.
Oh gosh, what do I say? What do I say? I need some cat-like reflexes. That's what I want to tell him. Yeah, the little like comic book text in the air when they did the high five was a.
You have my
said
thanks.
boop. You may- Perfect. Current skills, nice pair play. Right here. Watch it again.
Oh.
Perfect, Zero. Nobody can beat us when we're teamed up. It was because I could feel your motivation. It made me able to try harder than usual.
We're on a roll!
Ka-ching. Maxed out the damage, HP, and the SP.
What do you think?
Sure, let's do it with Haru as well.
All right.
Hopefully I can max hers out right now, too.
I know you can do it.
What's up, Draco? Welcome on in. How you doing, good sir?
Oh.
Ka-ching,
For real?
Ka-ching, ka-ching. Patrick Loton.
All right then. My turn now.
Clap. It said clap instead of boop. I'm disappointed. Nice. Nice. Okay, so 50 will drop us down to 49.
Give it your all.
And then we need another 19 after that, basically. Okay.
Superb.
Let's do like a 10. Whoa.
You're
Shit.
correct.
And then a 9. Perfect 30. Oh, cool. What movie you guys watching, Draco? It's my last turn. I can do this.
My turn now. This is...
With elegance, like you're swinging an axe. Have fun with it. What do I say on this one? I don't even care. Have fun with it? Cool.
Thank you.
Oh, psh, perfect. Perfect.
Superb.
We're the greatest pair ever, maybe?
I think I get it now.
Maxed. Alright, so it's just Yusuke that's the one that's left out of this whole thing.
Nice.
Ka-ching. I think it's proficiency, which I really do not need. Tired from all the precise throwing, I can tell you've grown somewhat tough. Wait, did I get guts from that? Nope.
I had so much fun. That should do it for now. Goodbye.
Ruh-roh. I think we're gonna go see Longnose. What's up, Longnose? How you doing, good sir?
Looks like we made a great miscalculation, inmate.
Oh, by the way, guys, I have been thinking about the twins and the social link. We'll talk more after this scene.
Contrary to our assumptions, it seems you have turned out to be quite promising.
Your powers continue to grow, as do the relationships you hold with your contractors. It seems the rehabilitation is proceeding at a fine rate. Allow me to warn you on one matter. Being at the peak may mean you are mere moments from your downfall. Unexpected situations are necessary in a game, after all.
The tower. Oh, whoa, 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 what are you? What the crap?
The dream again.
Oh no, Morgana, are you evil? No, you're not evil. You just have a shadow like everybody else.
What the hell? I'm human. I have to be. There's no way I was born like that.
Like I was saying since the start, you're more like Teddy than you want to admit.
I won't let myself get worked up over some dream. I'm sure everything will be clear if we can get to the depths of mementos.
Bing. This is getting good. When is President Cooper gonna down and beg for forgiveness? The sooner they get it done, the better it is for society. We're counting on you, Phantom Thieves. Don't let us down. Those politicians on Cooper both deserve divine punishment. Oh, this place is sold out of the Phantom Thieves merch too.
All right.
When I went to buy a present for my grandchild the other day, they said the Phantom Thieves costume they had the Phantom Thieves costume on sale. It'd spell the end of this country if kids started wanting to become more like the Phantom Thieves. You're already in your second year of high school. You should have a clear vision of your future. If you're looking for safety and stability, a civil servant is a good option. Hey, I'm Mia. No shit.
Why don't you try?
No, I'm good. Good. I don't want to do this. I bet you all think that civil service is all office work, but the fishermen of Nagaragawa are actually civil servants as well. So tell me, which sector they belong to? Culture affairs, imperial ward officer. Oh, I have no idea. Fisherman. Pineapple on this one, I have no idea. Imperial household agency? Okay.
This is it.
Very good.
I'm impressed you knew that. Only the Coromons, fishermen of Nagaragawa, are officially used by the Imperial Household. Those fishermen are granted spots on the Imperial Household Agency's Board of Ceremonies. That said, you can't break into the industry even if you wanted to, since it's hereditary occupation. If you want a government job, try for a spot on the diet. Though some may say that's hereditary too.
Nice going!
Headphones off real quick, 1 second. I'm honestly fed up with politicians these days. Isn't there anyone who seriously wants to improve this country? Well, yeah, they said on the news that the cabinet's approval rating went down again. They're the complete opposite of us. Our populator and approval have been going through the roof.
Well then.
Okay, so now we can officially just wander around. Who can we see? I mean, we can max out either of them. Or spend some time at the top. The president of Okumura Foods is a daughter who goes to Shujin. Did you know that? Yeah, I knew, but don't say stuff like that so loud. It's shocking, though. I mean, it's all connected to our school again. Now that President Okumura got that calling card, what do you think will happen? Hello there, newspaper bestie. After sending the calling card, the Phantom Thieves have been all over the media. I'm sure the Phantom Thieves are watching the news too, but I wonder what they're thinking. They've been acting as symbols of hope after all. They even hear people refer to them as saviors. If everything on that calling card is true, this might be a turning point in history. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but there's no doubt of the attention this is getting. I don't blame them. Some people expect a bit too much for the request they send to the Phantom Thieves. If everyone on that calling card is, if everything on the calling card is true, this might just be a turning point in history. I hope that's the case. I'm a bit worried because some people can react irresponsibly to all this.
Well, see you later.
There we go. Oh! What's going on over here? Late again? Teachers must act as role models for the students. I need you to get it together. I'm sorry. This is why the board is concerned about us. We do approve that Shujin Academy is a fine school. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Let's go check the library real quick. We haven't been up here in a while.
What would you like? Wait.
Guts. That's what I
Here.
need. The cry of Cthulhu. Cool. That'll help if we ever need it.
Isn't that interesting?
Okay, let's go max out. Actually, let's check. So, Maruki. Oh, we can hang out with Maruki today, too. But let's just go ahead and max. Yeah, let's max her out. Just to get them done.
We'll just have to wait for now.
I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me. How are you feeling today?
Thanks.
Let's do this. I have a magazine shoot today. It's a special on me and Mika, up close and personal with two popular models. I want to be there for it. It's over at Seaside Park. Let's go. Oh, is this the park where we can do the fishing thingy? I don't know. Odaiba Seaside Park features a scenic ocean view and modern train station. Ferris wheel by the sea makes for a breathtaking day at the sea.
All right.
And don't pull a stunt like that again, okay? Okay, I won't.
Huh?
What's going on here? Oh, oh right, you fell victim to it too. Is it okay I tell her, Mika-chan? Yeah. Do you remember a while back when a bunch of models weren't showing up to our shoots? Oh yeah, I remember. Well, apparently Mika-chan was posing as our agency and telling them to shoot locations change. Oh, she was she? So she was actively sabotaging the other models? We had heard rumors that she might have been doing it, but we thought people were just jealous of her. I mean, those shoots she filmed were really boosting her popularity. And I asked her about it today, and all she had to say was, "I'm sorry." What I did really was terrible. I caused so much trouble for everyone, but I'm going to start working even harder from now on, I promise. I mean, that's cheating effort versus hard work versus no effort. I'm trying to think how this relates to the symbolism of the Lover's Arcana, but... Anyway, let's get started. You ready to go, right? Yep. Everyone did something that lame? What are you calling lame? This industry's overflowing with models. Without an in, your career will never get off the ground. Chances don't come to those who wait. You have to make your own luck if you want to succeed. You really are something. It's your own fault for getting the boot. If you can't crawl your way back up, you may as well go home. And either way, it's not like I'm not talented. I just needed my shot, and now I'm selling like crazy. You talk big, but they still found out about your fake emails. Sure, but all I had to do was offer a teensy apology. They would have been dumb to try and hide it from them. Anyway, they can't sack me now. I'm gonna get even more popular, even if it means being detested for my actions.
Oh!
You're just like the villains I used to admire when I was a kid. Beautiful, strong, and wicked. Honestly, I just can't bring myself to hate you. Well, I don't have any trouble hating you. Sorry, Mika, but your hard work is only gonna get you to second place. I'm gonna be the #1 model. You might be more popular right now, but I'll take that spot from you fair and square. Alright then, I won't pull any more tricks. I'll beat you to beauty and fair and square.
Of course!
The photo shoot started. Are there really just people, like, lined up just watching? Yeah, that's it. This way. Hey, isn't that Mika? Wow, she's even pretty in person. Oh, Mika and On too, they're both so cute. What must they eat to have bodies like that? The world is so unfair. Parfaits. Eat all the parfaits. They might have some natural beauty, but they've got to be exercising to have those bods. Whoa, what pose? Give me a few more just like that. Something's changed in Anshan, huh? Yeah, she's really amped up the sexiness. Maybe she's gained some confidence. Alright, let's take 5 here. Go get changed, Mika-chan. Man, this is so fun. Today has been really great so far. So, how was I?
Yes!
Really? That's awesome. It's kind of hard for me to tell, but I guess I've changed, huh? I know I said I want to be #1 model, but I'm okay with that not happening just yet. For now, I just want to keep improving one step at a time. Then someday down the line, I'll be able to look at myself with pride. Hopefully people will see that confidence and draw strength from it. I mean, like, the only thing I can think of as this relates to the Lover's Arcana deals with self-love. Where Mika has an absence of that, where she feels she needs to cheat, that she doesn't see her own talents as enough to get her ahead. Where is the opposite. I don't know. I'm gonna be a ray of light for those people on this planet. Just like you and Shiho are for me.
Yeah!
Ren, you're my light. Alright, break's over. Anshan, you're gonna be the main focus for this session. Got it.
Hey!
Hey, let's hang out a little bit more once the shoot ends, okay? An seems to be thinking about something.
Back when I met Shiho, when she saved me, I realized that personal relationships are something to be treasured.
Okay, so here we go. This is more what I was looking for.
That's why I'm not going to run away anymore. I'll face myself head on. This time, it's my turn to help someone. But I'm still kind of worried. Do you think you could help me? You can lean on me too, if you need it. I feel like we finally see each other eye to eye. I'm so glad I met you.
Here
I
we
am
go.
thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the lovers, granting thee infinite power.
Boom! Transforms Persona into a mythological trickster, the Second Awakening.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Ishtar, ooh, the namesake of Easter, the most powerful persona of the Lover's Arcana. Ha, yeah, makes sense. Fertility and all that. Ooh.
I can sense a new power growing within me.
What the crap? It's like she's got chain chomps as weapons. And those are spiky. Those look dangerous.
All right.
Hecate. Oh my god, the witch Hecate, really? Hecate, the patron deity of Calchas. Child of... oh my... it's the grandchild of Krios. No, not Krios. Cois. Daughter and the daughter of the Prophet of Night.
that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop counting on you. After all, you're an eternal member of my fan club.
Let's go with that.
It means forever. Got it? Anyway, let's eat before our food gets cold. Time to dig in!
Evade ice. Yes! I want it. I want it. Wait. Okay. Honestly, I could do without the mana boost. Evade ice, I think, is better. Because 10% extra SP, it's not gonna be helpful long term, but this is gonna be constantly helpful. No. Oh, hold on. So I want to get rid of mana boost. Okay, what's it doing? What's it doing? Mana boost is the accessory. Wait, I don't want to. No, I don't want to get rid of Evade Ice though. What do I do? Or do I have to forget things here? Okay. Medium chance to sleep all foes. Let's just get rid of Lullaby. Why you say Dormita? I mean, like, I don't need to do group sleep. I'm never gonna really do that. Single sleep is really all it's gonna be. There we go.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, inmate!
Oh yeah, we haven't really been spending too much time with the twins. I have a feeling I can get away with doing those now. I feel much more comfortable spending time with them. Anyways, Father's been acting a little odd lately. He's been cooped up in his study, and his voice lacks energy. That actually sounds quite similar to what Madarame went through. And Madarame still had a change of heart in the end. Don't worry, Haru. Is that so? Oh, my apologies. I don't mean to doubt you or anything. Nobody was accusing you of that. People just act a bit weird after the treasure gets stolen. It'd be hard not to worry about such a sudden shift. The sad part is I know what's coming, so I feel bad saying this. Right. I feel better now after consulting with you all. Thank you.
Looks like this Okumura case is finally going to have a happy ending.
Oh god, this is like a slow motion train wreck.
All that we have to do now is wait for his change of heart.
Oh, by the way, we can hang out with our boy! We haven't hung out with him in such a long time. And we do have a Hierophant on us. Let me get this set up and we'll get going. There we go. So what level are we at right now? We're at rank 6. Alright, we're good. What should I do with that, man? Ugh, my head hurts. I mean, you look like you have something to say. What are you gonna do? Will you help the chief out?
All right then.
Oh, I guess there's no point in worrying. Help me clean up. Futaba, what's wrong? It's not like you to come here this late. Look, Sojiro. Uncle's bank info, transaction history, credit details. I've got tons of dirt on him. How'd you get your hands on this stuff? Oh, she's gonna blackmail him. Hacking, of course. Uncle's got loads of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now that we have all this data. This is a criminal offense, you idiot. There's no way we'd be able to use this stuff in court. I mean, it's true. I mean, if you tried to present it in court, they'd ask, okay, how did you come across this? And then you'd have to admit this, and boom, when it's not admissible, at least in the American justice system, it'd be one, not admissible, but two, it would be proof of a felony crime on your behalf.
Jeez.
I've known all along how badly in debt he is. He's not gonna try and take custody back, so don't go doing stupid crap like this, okay? But Sojiro, I only did it because all that stuff he said to you. About that, I've been thinking, when push came to shove, I wasn't there to help you. So, you know, maybe there's somewhere better for you to go. Maybe there's somewhere better for you out there. Oh, come on, bro. Somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? Bro! Bro? Don't internalize it that way. No, we're not going to internalize it that way. Am I just in the way? No, that's not it. You don't want me either, Sojiro? Oh, bro. That's not what I meant. I just think it might be better for your own sake. Fine, I still have Fren and Mona and all the others. You can just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. She likes you guys way more than she likes me. Bro, you need a little bit of emotional intelligence there, buddy. Like, I know you got your back against the wall here, but... Makes sense, though. You're the ones who saved her after all. Where did I go wrong? I really did try to care for Futaba. I mean, at the end of the day, the other guy's entire case is going to be predicated upon the point that you've been, quote-unquote, abusing her, and that her social conditions as a result of your poor care. The problem is she is completely turned around. If anybody were to examine her social skills and her current condition as compared to even a month ago, everything their case is predicated upon is no longer accurate. Look where that got me, though. I told myself she was the reason I kept making Wakaba's curry here. But deep down, I think that was just an excuse to stay distant. At the end of the day, the coffee and the curry people love so much are both just excuses. Seems like it wants me to affirm his opinion. Yeah, I mean, I spent more time in this cafe than I ever did trying to talk to Futaba. Well, it feels more like your connection to the coffee and the curry is more about the connection with her mother and less to do with her. I'm gonna go out for a smoke, try to cool off a bit. Sorry to lay this on you, but can you go after Futaba for me? Nope, and she's occupying the smallest space possible, curled up like that. Thanks. You know, Mom used to talk about Sojiro tons when I was little. How good he was at making curry, how interesting he was to talk to. I remember everything. I remember how she smiled when she talked about him. Mom really likes Sojiro. I said some real mean stuff tonight. It's not his fault Mom's incident happened. It's not his fault I shut myself away from the world. And because of me, Sojiro lost a crap ton of money. What do you do when both sides of this situation blame themselves, but also won't tell each other that they blame themselves, so they each think the other blames them? Communication, people. I mean, this is what happens when you have a disconnect between the Earth, the heavens, and the Hierophant, which is the point of this card. Because at the end of the day, the Hierophant is the intermediary between the divine in the manifest. And in this variation, it's called the Pope card for a reason. Because the practitioners will listen to the Pope to hear what the Word of God means. I just thought I'd be able to stay here with him if my hacking worked. You guys are one awkward duo. Yep. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it was kind of obvious the reason she did that was because she wants to stay with him and destroy the other guy's case. Like, I get that. Taba, can I come in? Sojiro, Look, I'm sorry about what I just said. And well, if it's okay with you, I want you to stay here forever. Forever? I know it might be more fun living with people your age, like Ren, but I'll do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. So will you stay with me? Was that supposed to be some kind of proposal? Hey, quit your laughing. You're exhausting as ever. Hey, Sojiro. I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I really do want to be here. So let's keep living together. Sorry for not saying that sooner. Oh, and thanks for taking me in Thanks for taking in someone as horrible as me. No. Stop with that. No negative. No depreciation there. Are you sure I'm good enough? I wouldn't want anyone else. No hesitation. Don't come complain to me if you regret it. Actually, I'm not going to let you regret it. If you ever need help, just tell me. I'll be able to bring home. I may not be graceful, but I'll be there to protect you. And you can stay with me for as long as you'd like. Forever if you want. I will. Forever. I can't wait to keep sort of living with you too, Ren. It's almost time for the live stream. The director's gonna be on this week. Understandable. I'm out of here. Bye! I'm such a fool. My whole life I've taken the easy way out to avoid these kinds of conflicts. I didn't stand up for Mikaba when I knew something was off, and I didn't stand up for you either. Instead, I went on and on about how you can't fight back against the laws of our society. You should just accept the hand you're dealt with in life. But those were mere excuses I made to keep myself in line. They gave me the easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe instead of all that coffee crap, I should have been teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. There I go, ranting again. But I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today.
Thanks.
For making me realize what's important in life. Catching.
All right.
Team I was watching the Persona game version of you. Oh dear, no. Gotta love the meta layers here. Alright, I better head home too. Don't stay up too late, okay? I don't want you oversleeping. What's the point of that? Okay, that's dumb. Because in order to get to this link, you have to have already maxed out kindness. So what is the point of giving you more kindness? Because the prerequisite to even have this scene means you no longer need it in the first place. Okay, whatever. Hey, you good to talk? I love how we were literally just up in this room, and then he just randomly called me in this room. I talked to Futaba again after that. Don't know how it took me so long when we've been so close, but I finally had an honest conversation with her. How do I say this? It feels like we're a real family now, not just pretending to be one. And that's only because you helped us connect, so thanks for that. because again, whenever I look at these social links, I'm trying to interpret them through the lens of the arcana they represent. And I mentioned this briefly in my video on the nail in the Foundation DLC of Control, but Hierophant energy is, or the Hierophant's basically that intermediary between us and something else. Usually it's represented by the divine and the human. When it's inverted, that means there's a disconnect. That means the message between us and the divine is being filtered through something where the message isn't getting through properly. And I'm curious if how they're relating this is between the conversation, the communication between both of these characters, where the message wasn't getting through. There was that blockage. Because and one interesting thing about Key 5, the Hierophant, is the letter associated with it. I believe it's Vav. It means nail or hook or something along those lines. It's the thing that binds two things together. And if you don't have the nail, the picture can't hang on the wall. It falls apart, so to speak. So it feels like there was like what this link is about is there's a disconnect between the two characters, and we're nailing them back together, or hooking them back together. If we're going to use the letter as a metaphor for it, we're destroying that blockage between them. Anyways, moving on. Sorry. A real dad, huh? Sounds corny as hell, but I can't deny it. Hey, what am I doing? Calling some guy and rambling about my feelings? Ugh, but I guess you're not exactly an ordinary guy yourself. Alright, I'm hanging up while I've still got some dignity. See you tomorrow. I have a feeling we're gonna do a mementos trip for this guy who's gonna take Futaba away.
Morning!
Hey, are you keeping up with the comments online? There's a lot of hate for Akumura and a lot of expectations for us. I hope Power's dad doesn't change his heart soon.
No way, man!
You got a point, but I'm positive this will make a bigger impact than before. As usual, it'll be a while before we see some results, but man, I'm so looking forward to this. Yeah, this is bad.
Now everyone.
Let us begin, class. Do you understand what we went over last time?
Well...
Mrs. Sumi, please come to the faculty office at once. I just love how freaking Kawagami is just randomly trolling other teachers. She'll just sneak off from her own class to the PA office and be like, hey, by the way, come down here, and then just walk out and go back to her classroom.
What's this about?
Everyone, make sure to study on your own while I go over to the faculty office. She's literally just trolling other teachers. And I love
What do
it.
you want to do?
Cthulhu is calling me. Where is it? Cry of Cthulhu, a book of fictitious mythos, the macabre world of diligence. Looking into the abyss of cosmic fear.
Wow!
This is very detailed for a story about a fantasy world.
Whoa!
We still got time to read. Let's go a little further. The chance to encounter with the great old ones was truly horrifying. See, the Lovecraft mythos is something I really need to dive more into. I seriously do. I mean, I think the only one I've actually read is Polaris because of obvious reasons, but yeah.
Oh!
The Grimoire Necronomicon, I wonder if its author also had great powers. The world in that book is so frightening, though. I must have taken a lot of courage to read it. I mean, the thing that's kind of funny about the Lovecraftian mythos, it comes down to a single idea of the author being deophobic. Every single horror he can imagine is basic. It's the fear of God. It's everything he fears is some kind of abstract, non-material entity, and they're all completely horrifying. So he converts any concept of divine into a horror show, which would imply he has a degree of deophobia. But anyways, moving on. I mean, it's very similar to the conversation that Martin Hatch had with Charlie in Quantum Break. Or at least a conversation he had for the purpose of manipulation, where he talks about the idea of God is terrifying to him. Because it's not that Paul had that degree of control, but what happens if God loses control? And that's the thought that terrifies him.
Ah,
Teacher's back.
That's annoying.
Honestly, it was all about nothing in the end. This was a lesson.
yep.
Oh yeah, he was. I mean, like, I know a degree of what happened in Polaris was based upon Lovecraft's frustration that he wanted to enlist in the army, but he was unable to due to his physical condition, where he was sickly and therefore couldn't be taken in as a soldier. And a lot of that frustration came out in some of his writings. But he has a lot of weird stuff about him, though. He was unfit to serve due to health reasons. The fourth request. Okay, Takemi is already... Is Takemi already maxed? I thought I already did that. Oh yeah, she's already maxed. Okay, and... Okay, so Yusuke can max out. Ryuki we can spend time with, which I probably should. Or I can just use today to get through those, maybe I should use today just to get those trophies that I wanted. Because I can go to the temple and then go to the jazz club tonight and knock those two out completely. Let's just do that. So I think that's in Kichijoji, right? Yeah, the temple. Yeah, I might as well do it. Just because I want to see what it does. I'm probably never going to go back again, but I want to check it out. Really? My mic audio?
I should write
Okay,
something.
That's fine. The reason I had it down for a while is because my microphone kept maxing out into the red line, so I had to lower it. My mic is weird. Every now and then it just like goes up and down in terms of its sensitivity for no reason. Let me know if this sounds better. Is this better, Chrome Coder? A little bit better. Okay, let me see. I just
Let's do it.
don't want it to redline. There we go. Yeah, as long as I don't go into the red line, I think we're good. Because before, when I was talking at this volume, it was maxing the needle.
What do you want to do?
Sure, let's do this.
Okay.
Well then, take your time and relax.
Wow.
Yeah, if I ever have audio issues like that where it's the mastering's off, just let me know immediately. Because I'm pretty sure it's been like that for a couple streams, unfortunately. It's so unbelievably quiet here, considering it's only one wall away from the shopping district. I've actually been out to a Buddhist temple before, or not Buddhist, but shit. I think it might have been one of these types of temples. They have one a couple hours away from where I'm at. It is really relaxing.
Ah,
These dark spots on the wood floor, they kind of look like shadows. Maybe I'll drag my claws over them. Nah, you're getting off lucky today.
hey!
Stop ignoring me. Okay, Morgana, the point here is to be quiet. Be quiet. We're not here to talk.
Hey!
Are you listening? Just smack the cat. Morgana's voice is slowly getting further away. Say, did I close the room in my window? Haha, of course! Intrusive thoughts. All the time. What are you freaking out for? Were you actually concentrating? A serene experience. Visited a temple. I'm still getting distracted by idle thoughts. Yes, you are. Oh my god. So if anyone's ever seen, anytime I think of this idea, I think of a film called I Heart Huckabees. If anyone has seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But basically, there's a school teacher in a tree with a vacuum cleaner that sucks up negative thoughts and intrusive thoughts. But anyways, moving on. Doesn't matter. The expression on your face changed a bit, though. Is your mind a bit more composed now?
All right.
Your SP increase. Oh, it increases your SP. That's actually really cool. I like that. So if anyone hasn't seen that film, I'll give you the brief rundown. Basically, a guy who's having an existential crisis hires two detectives that are existential detectives to basically spy on him to get to the bottom of what's causing his problem. And that's enough of a hook to let you know what the story's about. It's great.
Wanna head back?
I'm getting kind of cold. We should head back now.
Ah, you're back.
Father was cooped up in his study again today. His reaction was quite vague when I spoke to him, too. It's this what normally happens? Like, honestly, I don't think we've had a scenario where... Because with Kanashira, Madarame, and the gym coach, we never got a play-by-play of what was going on with them during this, like, few days or a couple weeks gap between stealing the treasure and when the confession came. So now we're getting more insight to what the process is like, which is kind of cool. Madarame was in a similar state after we changed his heart. It'll be okay, don't worry, all I have to do is wait. You're right, I'll just believe it's gonna work. Thank you. I'm actually kind of scared for what Haru's reaction's gonna be. Because she's coming into this very green behind the ear. Or very new. And she's trusting what we're saying is accurate. And we say, we've done this a dozen times, there's no problem with it, it's fine. She's concerned, we keep reassuring her, so when what happens eventually happens, it's going to... I wouldn't be surprised if it rocks her faith in us as well.
I get why Haru is worried, but let's just wait for the change of heart to go through. Don't worry, it'll be just like it always is.
Okumura Foods has been rocked by allegations of unethical work conditions. Our reporter succeeded in getting an interview with a man who used to work for the company. What he describes as a harsh work environment where employees are not allowed any freedom.
Hey!
Whoa, having a job... having a job sounds like a lot of work. What are you gonna do when you're an adult? Yeah. Thank you, Flores. Like, I had the expression, but I think I just kept saying it wrong. Alright, I guess we're going to a jazz club.
I see.
Looks like tonight's cocktail is Omni Fizz. All of your stats will improve. This is a wonderful drink. Will help your stamina and soul. Sounds pretty good.
Whoa. What do you want to do? Hey!
Alrighty, so I want to know who we want to bring in. I mean, she's like, honestly, the person that I'm most settled on as part of my permanent party is Makoto, just because of the high reflectiveness and a lot of other factors. Maybe I'll go through each of them one at a time. Ryuji and Makoto seem to be the most. Let's just work with Makoto first.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh, it's you. You came here with Akechi-kun before. My name's Muhen. I'm the manager of this jazz club. I'll welcome any friend of Akechi-kun's here. But just as a sign set outside, I can't serve alcohol to high schoolers. Sorry, but you'll have to make do with non-alcoholic drinks. But hey, the non-alcoholic drinks taste just as good.
Thanks for coming in.
The cover charge is 3,000 yen. Okay, I'll take that. You can sit down anywhere that's open. That said, try not to be disruptive, alright? 100% Captain, I love jazz. To think you know places like this too? It's simply amazing. Oh, I suppose it would be rude for me to look around while there's so many people here. That drink actually looks pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. A little kiwi sticking out of it. Oh, there's a singer here. It's really different to hear that piece being performed live.
This drink.
Is the Thieves' Den theme? That's interesting. This is good. Are these the kind of cocktails that adults drink? Oh my god, this is, for some reason, this is just reminding me of when everyone in P4 thought they were drunk at the nightclub while they were playing the Kings game. Turns out it was all virgin drinks and they really didn't realize it. Anyways, moving on. When I think about what we're doing over there, I get so motivated. I've been trying to remember the basics of Aikido for that purpose. Interesting. Aikido's actually a really interesting discipline. If you're familiar with Star Wars forms, it's like Suresu in terms of lightsaber forms, but it's about redirecting forces. Rather than combating a force head-on, you redirect its energy. It's not just about physical movement, but being mentally in control is part of the fundamentals as well. I chatted with Makoto for a while.
I feel a little more mature.
It's gotten so late, I was nervous at first, but it's very homey here. I feel like talking with you helped me remember my original resolve. Thank you. Looks like spending time with Makoto hasn't affected Makoto's heart.
Alright.
Johanna's strength increased by 2, magic by 2, endurance by 2, agility. Oh, dude, this is actually pretty cool. If I get free time, I'm probably going to spend a lot of time here. Just to buff up a couple of my permanent party members.
Alright.
Makoto's max HP increased by 20, max SP increased by 10. Holy crap!
Thank you.
This place is awesome.
All right then.
Okay, I'm probably going to spend more time here. What do you think will happen to Okumura Foods?
Shucks.
Well, even if the CEO hasn't changed at heart, the company's image is still in ruins. Imagine their stock plummeted. Do you think Okumura really exploited his employees? Every little rumor goes viral these days. What if it was all just a lie? If so, the real victims here are the employees themselves. Nah, the rumors about Okumura Foods were all well known in the industry. You're overthinking it. Dude, Frost Gem, no joke. there's actually a case where something like that happened. Talking about auto brewery syndrome. There was a individual who had diverticulitis, which, if anyone's not familiar with that, it's basically where a part of the intestine forms a pocket, and food can get stuck inside of that pocket and start to ferment and cause bacterial infections and things like that. So this guy literally got rice stuck inside of the pocket from diverticulitis, and it started brewing sake inside of his intestines. So he was constantly being pulled over for driving under the influence. He's like, no, swear, officer, I haven't been drinking. Dude, your blood alcohol level's high. I swear I haven't been drinking, though. His body was literally producing sake inside of his body. It's a really weird case. Hey, did you guys hear the sports meet went pretty great? The way they overcame all odds and made it to the victory stand, it was like something out of a movie. Yeah, they put on a stellar performance this time. They must have been training really hard. It's nice to see more people's smiles on their faces now. Wait, you actually went to watch? Seriously? I get what you mean, though. Maybe I'll go and cheer for them. Thief's Den update. So that's one thing I'm probably never going to do is a Thief's Den. Okay, so I think I do need to spend some time with Haruki. It's hard to stay calm when all we do is wait. Oh yeah, we still haven't finished that request from the forum, right? Completing a request is still a way of reforming society. Shall we take care of it? Not yet. I think we should spend some time with Haruki, though. Because I think, let me pull up my list real quick. Counselor rank 6 is locked until then, so we have to get him to rank 9 before the 13th is when it locks out. Because I think that's when it locks out as well. Okay, let's check and make sure we have the right persona. We do not, so let's go get ourselves a counselor. By the way, yes, I completely forgot. I was going to talk about my thoughts on the twins. So, something I've been thinking about, because the whole point of the Strength Arcana is the relationship between the Angel Strength and the Red Lion. So, for those who aren't aware, the Angel is actually Strength, the Lion is not Strength. And it's the relationship between the inner beast within our soul, the primal instinct, and then the guiding force of the angel strength, which controls the lion, which keeps it in check. Now, on occasions, it can allow it to run wild and do what it needs to do for the purpose of, you know, getting the job done, but then it can pacify it at the same time. What my thoughts are in terms of our two twins here is that the gal on the right, who's extremely aggressive, represents the lion, and the gal on the left, who is very demure, represents the angel strength. And as this link continues to progress, they're kind of balancing each other out, where the aggressive one is becoming softer, and the demure one is becoming more outspoken. So it's kind of like they're getting back into a balance on each other, rather than being completely polar opposites and separate entities. Just thought. Okay, I don't need you. No, I don't want you. Give me my Hariti.
You'd like to read that you want to register? Are you sure? Read here.
Well, the other cool thing about it is, I think I mentioned this in the previous stream, but the pathway of the Strength Arcana is the gap between Chesed and Gevura on the Tree of Life, which is the balance between mercy and severity. So mercy being the angel strength, and severity being the lion itself. And so the pathway between the two is represented by that card. Yeah, bugs, we need to be a couple levels higher. I mean, we could probably do bugs right now, but it's gonna cost
Time for
us
some
money.
rehabilitation. Let's execute. Gather them.
Yeah, we're 2 levels too low for this. Which we probably could do, but there's really no need for it. We'll just wait until... Like, the only one I might spend money to do early is rank 10. Because I can't guarantee I'm going to get to the required level in time. But until we get there, it's really not worth it to me.
Finished for now. You'd like read here.
Okay, let's go get a counselor.
Is this what you want?
Fushimitama.
A fee is required. Then accept this persona.
Bugs reminds you of Boogie Boogie.
Done
and
already?
I understand that
What?
completely. Alright, let's get out
No
of here.
slacking off.
Hello there, Senor Maruki.
Welcome.
Hey, good work today. It's already autumn. You'd expect it to get a little less hot, huh? Oh, do you have time right now? Can I talk to you about this theory I've come up with? I feel I've been coming close to Maruki thanks to Counselor Persona Kushimitama. I feel like my bond with Maruki is growing stronger.
Oh, sounds great. Thank you.
Thanks for coming. So today I'd like to start off with our usual topic. Not. I had you go in there, didn't I? Oh, Miyakun, you're in for a real treat today. I know it's been a while since you've had one, too. Oh my gosh. I'm good on the cookies, thanks. What do you mean? Thanks, but I should get going. That's a weird response, but okay. Good question. So, I recently found this delicious-looking buffet. It's apparently very well regarded. It has all sorts of cuisines. Oh yeah, we've been there. Well, thanks to your input, I'm making some real progress on my paper. I'd like to take you to the buffet as my way of thanking you. How does that sound? Ooh, really? I prefer sushi. Can you afford that? That'd be me. I'd be like, oh, hell yes. Of course. Honestly, I feel like this won't even cover what I owe you after all you've done for me. Well, that settles it then.
Okay,
We should head
let's
over there
go.
now before things get too busy. Perfect timing for a buffet. It's Thanksgiving week. Wonderful.
Now,
Alright, now this is all on me today. No holding back, eat as much as you please. Self-control much? This is quite the spread. Thanks for the food. Dig in. Although, maybe I went a bit overboard on for my first trip. I've actually had that problem before, where I go out for all-you-can-eat sushi with some friends, and people who don't know how to handle themselves with the all-you-can-eat sushi do it. They order so much on round 1 that they don't have room for round 2. And one of the bad things about the places I go to, if you don't finish something, you have to pay for it. So even though you already paid for the all-you-can-eat, if you don't eat everything, then you have to pay extra for everything you don't finish, which sucks. So you gotta pace yourselves. Pace yourselves. You should have a light first round, a bigger second round, and then a lighter third round. But that's just my opinion. Moving on. Oh right, sorry. Would you mind if I asked you something before we eat? It's about my paper. Shibusawa. Oh, who is this guy? Ooh, getting some other connections. Because the only people that I've seen Maruki interact with is either us, some of the other party members, and then what's her face? Yoshizawa, I think her name is. Huh? Maruki? Huh? I knew it. Shibusawa, the flesh. What are you doing here? That's my line. It's rare to see you in a restaurant like this one. Oh, and who might this be? He's... How do I put this? I'm his pupil. It's complicated. We made a deal. That's what I would say personally, but we get the most points for this. a deal, not over anything shady. Why was that his first question? Not over anything shady. What does that imply of his opinion of Haruki? Oh, not at all. Anyway, this is I'm Miyakun. Nice to meet you. I'm Shibuyasawa. Shibuyasawa was one of my colleagues back in college. He's the one who recommended I pursue a counseling career. And I hear it's been doing you some good, too. I catch wind of your goings-on every so often. Honestly, it's a big relief. You have so much more compassion than most, but you can also be a bit too carefree. That's an interesting dynamic. Compassion without wisdom. I mean, since we were just talking... Okay. So unrestrained, this is like an unrestrained mercy kind of situation. So we were just talking about the strength card, the difference between the angel and the lion. Now, it's a balance you want to maintain, because if the angel decides to go on vacation and the lion runs rampant, you just become unrestrained severity, which is just the lion runs wild and eats anything in its path without any repercussions. But on the flip side of it, if the lion is placed in a cage and never allowed to engage in anything, you have the opposite, where the angel has complete control and it's unrestrained mercy, which is unrestrained compassion without the balancing force. And you want to keep those two in perfect balance. So compassion without... I'm not sure if this fully applies to this scenario, but that comment just made me think of that. You didn't have to mention that part, not that I can't refute it. But anyway, tell me more about how you've been. Fill me in on this guy too. Oh, but aren't you here with others? What about them? That's fine, we just happened to swing by here. They won't mind me being away for a bit. And do you think you two are really able to tackle all that food on your own? Oh, wait. Oh, right. So, you're a student at Shujin Academy, Amamiya-kun. They've been on the news an awful lot this year. And that's where you're counseling, huh? Yeah, but only part-time. So, what are you two doing at a place like this? This isn't some kind of private counseling session, right? He's making me a hand with my research. I just brought him here as a thank you for all his help. Research? I had meant to mention this earlier, but my paper's finally almost finished.
Thank you.
Man. Oh, it's all thanks to you, though. Paper? The one you were doing research for? You mean you're still... Yep, I'm still at it, even after all of what went down. Oh, great, what happened? You remember what I told you? That I'd finish this paper no matter how long it took me? Haruki, you blow my mind sometimes. I swear, you've got to be the most stubborn man in the world. Is that supposed to be a compliment? And anyway, it's not 100% complete yet. I haven't even begun the peer review process. Oh, seriously? I'd be more than happy to review it for you. I mean, I did perform all the peer reviews for your publications in college. Really? Of course, man. Why not? In fact, that's it. This is now officially a celebration. The meal's on me today. Oh no, I couldn't do that. It's supposed to be treating Amamiya-kun today. Oh, don't worry so much. Don't you want to congratulate him too, Amamiya-kun? Yeah, that's me. I don't care who pays. I'm getting free food anyways. That's bad. See, he's up for it too. I do appreciate it, but I have to say, I have mixed feelings about this. Don't sweat the details. Come on, let's go for a second round. We've got to hit up the meat section and the vegetables and the beans.
That was great.
Wow, what a feast. I think I've hit my calorie intake for the entire week. Yep. That's been the last 2 days for me. I'm going to be fasting tomorrow. Oh man, I'm going to get an earful for piling on the pounds. By who? My girlfriend. Well, my fiancé to be more exact. I'm getting married soon. Ah, I see.
Huh?
Wait, married? Yeah, married. Now you're the only one left from school who's still flying solo. Sorry to pry, but I feel like I need to ask. Are you still... Actually, I forget I said anything. There's some history here, and I want to know what's going on. We're gonna ask about Ruby, right? Don't worry, it's fine. She was my girlfriend back when I was still a student.
Well,
I was just too spineless at the time and we broke up in the end.
hold on.
It's not like it's a tragedy or anything, though. She's totally happy now. It's just that I don't really feel ready to enter another relationship of that sort right now. This is supposed to be a celebration, yet I've thoroughly killed the mood. Sorry about that. No, it's my bad for bringing it up in the first place. Why don't we wrap things up here? I have to say, it's really good to see you doing well, and with your paper almost finished, too. Why do I get the feeling that his research is in response to the situation with Rumi? Why it's become kind of a crusade of his. Hey, Mia-kun, keep an eye on this guy for me, alright? I mean, it's pretty rare to see him open up to someone like he has with you. You're talking about me like I'm some sullen kid. But I do need to express my appreciation properly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for helping someone like me and make the dream come true, Mamiya. Nice.
All right.
Maybe he wants to heal his own heart. I mean, that's a possibility. Well, should we get going? Don't forget to send me that paper, okay? I'm seriously going to review it for you. I won't. I won't. I'll be in touch soon.
Be careful, okay?
Thanks for spending some time with me. Make sure you're careful on the way home. Hey, it's me. I was supposed to treat you out today, huh? Sorry, things didn't go as planned. Shibusawa's always been quick to offer me his help. Maybe it's because he knows I'm a little careless, though. There's some independence, you'll get the tab next time. Focus on the positive, yeah. That's true, he's actually helped me out a lot. Running into Shibusawa was quite a coincidence, but a very lucky one. He was the best in the department when it came into peer reviews. Maybe you're bringing me good luck with him too, or maybe I'm doing too much magical thinking. Well, see you later. I don't know, magical thinking's fun.
Ah, you're back.
Honestly, Superstar, I'm leaning towards Hifumi as my romance for the playthrough, but I want to see how Haru's link goes a little bit first. Like, I want to get a feel for everybody. Hey, you got some city armor. How about I wash that over at the laundromat? I think secondhand clothes, I don't care. Time for the special edition of Discovery Town Detectives. On these are regularly broadcast specials, we share limited edition items that are all the rage. Today we're going to talk about the relaxing therapeutic scent of Refresh Aroma. With its special mix of autumn ingredients, this time has been flying off the shelves. This is from the body shop, right? I hope the one in the Underground Mall in Shibuya still has some. There's lots to do. Okay, so we'll spend time with him. So let me check where my guts is right now. I'm of the opinion I'm almost at the point where I could, where I don't need to take extra time and rely on other means to get guts. I should reflect for a bit. Somewhat close, so I still got some time on that. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna spend time there. I can't do anything with Akechi until, let's see where he locks out. Justice, rank 7 is locked until November 2nd. So we're kind of stuck there. Okay, well let's go here first to do some level up with our shady buddy.
Oh. What shall we do?
Affinity reading.
Here we go.
What do you think?
Beautiful. I do not have a hanged man persona though, so we're gonna have to take care of that. Then we'll go see him.
Hmm?
Hey, inmate!
I can't tell you how to sim.
Just these are the paths you have walked. Is this... You'll withdraw this, but this is your... You left done already? What?
Let's
No
get on out of
slacking
here.
off!
Let's see, where are we at with him? Hangman is rank 6. Dude, we're rank 6 with him already? Jesus. We're going through these quick. Everyone knows a secret they don't want anyone to know. I barely use a PC because I'd be in trouble if I get hacked. So you're here to, because you saw my message, right?
Yo.
Alright.
Alright.
Sell all treasures, 92
You
grand.
should be grateful.
Ka-ching. Customize 50% off, that's fine.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, which one?
Okay, so those are all maxed.
Alright. Sounds good.
Master key.
You must be scheming to do something.
So this is technically better. Oh, he has something else. Oh, that's right. Okay. Really? Not. Wait. Scorcher.
Alright,
Scorcher?
which one? That's what you're choosing? How's that?
What do you want to do?
The launcher model weighs about 2 kilograms with the dummy cartridge in. You're gonna need a lot of strength to carry it around. It's almost like the real thing.
Honestly, I think the extra accuracy would be more
That
beneficial.
one good.
That's for sure better.
Okay. Sounds good.
Burn charm.
Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains and blast a few. Huh? You change your mind or something? Okay, come again.
Well, the thing is, like, accuracy is better under a certain threshold. I mean, like, once it gets like 90% accuracy, it's really not that much better. But with 70%, you definitely need the extra. That 7% goes a long way. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Good.
Alright, come in the back.
Actually,
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. While you and Kairu were over at the diner, I was out getting info from a reliable source of mine. Turns out, I guessed right. Suda was the one on the other end of that Hong Kong mafia deal. Apparently he paid them off for a huge arsenal of guns. This is
interesting.
where things started getting interesting, though. If he was smuggling all that shit in, why would he come to me asking for modified guns? I mean, doesn't something like that seem off to you? Oh, great. That piece of shit's trying to lord his position over me, but he ain't got shit now. What I'm really saying here is I don't think those Hong Kong guys ever delivered on their end of the deal. They're probably just out of money and flat out stiffed him with the guns. Oh, so you think he's trying to get basically fake guns, fake models, and sell them to his buyer in place of the real ones? Dude, that's a dangerous game. If you're trying to sell imported firearms and you don't provide the goods, you just get fake replicas, that's gonna put him in a bad position. That's bad. I mean, like, this is the point of the game where you're trying to play it smart. So, okay. Not assisting him would mean this deal falling through. Assisting him would mean that the people he's selling to are going to be pissed and may put a hit out on him. So what's your motivation? Do we want to get rid of this guy, or do you want to protect him? Must have told me something real weird back when you and Koru were over at the diner, though. Apparently the clan's been treating that Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. Yeah, that means Suda's been lying to him this whole time, and he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. Yep, everyone's always known he's a sneaky son of a bitch. Unless he tries to blame us as being the supplier and we paint it off as if we were the ones who gave him the false weapons. Don't matter though. Everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore, and I'll make sure Karu won't get labeled like I was. He'll be a regular, respectable adult, something I could never have dreamed of. I'm gonna have to talk to Suda himself first, though. Gotta follow that Yakuza code.
Yo.
Hey, I got a favor to ask you. If anything happens to me, take care of Karu, okay? Okay. Probably. I know he'd be able to get rid of me no problem without a witness there, but I've got to put an end to this. Besides, nobody would wanna... Wait a second, I got you.
That's right.
I want you to talk to Suda with me. He's not gonna dare lay a finger on me, on a civilian kid. It'd cause way too much complications for him. If you come as my witness, things will be miles safer.
Good.
Alright then, it's settled. Oh, and let me think of a reward. Gotta thank you for the info for being my witness. How about I work even harder on that special menu? That should be good for you, yeah? Well, I guess we're doing this. Unlocks more parts for customization, nice.
Alright.
Well, I'll hit you up when it's time. Let's do this, kid.
Later.
Well, we're going into life and death scenarios. Yay! Yo, about that witness talk earlier, remember, it's too late to get cold feet now. You can't bail on me. But I'm obviously gonna look out for you. If it comes down to it, I'll personally take responsibility for protecting you. But considering who we're dealing with, we can't afford to take any chances. Haha, you really do have guts. But guts alone isn't enough to get by in this world. Remember, nothing's that simple. Look, I know I shouldn't be getting a minor dragged into this shit. You're the only one I can rely on. When everything's prepped and ready, I'll give you a call. Later. Honestly, guys, I see a lot of talk regarding what is considered personas within the franchise. I think the easiest way to describe it is each of them are representations of egregores in the collective consciousness. And an egregore is just simply a thing of collective focus. So it can be fictional, it can be mythological, it can be real-life people, historical people, it really doesn't matter. As long as it's an egregore, a object of collective focus. I can't wait for his public apology. They should just execute everyone who causes trouble for society. Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Because here's the problem with that type of mentality is who is the arbiter to decide who is troublesome and who is not? No. Bad idea. Ooh, maybe they could take down my boss. Politicians who knock the Phantom Thieves are just sore losers. What about Akechikun? Is he too afraid of backlash to comment?
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program's airing. You want to check out the TV?
Nice.
Oh, what's up, bro? I suppose the world is abuzz with the news of that calling card. I'd like to ask them to target some people I know, too. I deal with far too many ignorant fools. See, exactly, it's already turning into a thing of, like, let's just get rid of the people that I don't like. it really quickly devolves into, let's just get rid of people I don't like, then let's get rid of people that get in the way of me getting more powerful, and it just snowballs out from there. That's a bad policy to start. Those ignoramuses who can only insult me after they fail to comprehend my film critiques. Like the Phantom Thieves, I have a policy as well. The masses will never dictate my convictions. Of course, I know I am alone thinking this way, but such is my destiny, and I humbly accept it. Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we've got for you today. Let's start off with this, the Pumpkin Ghost set. Speaking of which, what do we get for using the laptop now? Because I saw they had our favorite shady business guy on it, but I don't think we ever used the laptop again after that. Exactly, Superstar Mount. Death Note is a perfect example of why that power is bad. That type of power is extremely bad, and Death Note is the perfect examination of that. Let's start with this, the Pumpkin Ghost set. A lantern necklace and pumpkin soup. Let's do that one. Let's do the first one.
Hey, hey! Well then.
I should write something.
I'm just actually kind of curious. Tanaka! Welcome to the world of Tanaka Shady Commodities. This site uses text-to-speech. It's easy to understand shopping experience. You can obtain rare and unusual items through Shady Commodities. Purchase will be delivered in a few days. You can only order one package at a time. Most more products will be available from Shady Commodities as you purchase more. Try to investing and seeing what valuables are stocked in the future. Forget any silly doubts or skepticism you might have, and just sign up now. This site is incredibly shady, so are you going to sign up? Is it a good idea to use your real name on a site like this? No. Your codename, eh? That's a good idea. Welcome, this is Tanaka Shady Commodities. Mr. Joker, you've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Now you can find all the rare items you could possibly want. Nice. A 5-inch nail. 50 curse damage to all foes. Yeah, I kind of need that. A hand mirror that frightens those who see it. That's good. So far, you've spent a total of 10,000 yen. Good news, Mr. Joker. Why, you've already spent over 10,000? Your member rank is now black. Now you can purchase all of our black tier products. Your order will arrive soon. We understand your excitement, but we ask for your patience. We hope to see you again soon. Alright, let's go back and take a look. Let's see what the black tier stuff is. Oh, we can't do it. We can only do it once in every day. Okay, that's fine. As long as it doesn't take a time slot, that's fine. Ooh, Yusuke, we can max him out. Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna go max out Yusuke, and we can spend time with Makoto, but let's max him out. And we don't need to go get an Emperor Arcana, so we good. Plus, we need to go check and see our smoothies as well.
What do you want?
Proficiency? I mean, let's get it. I have no need for it, but let's keep going until we get guts.
Nice.
Beautiful. Alright, Yusuke, let's do this. All we have to do is wait. What a nerve-wracking time. Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public and attempt to refresh my mind. I need something. Ah, you must have a wealth of free time, if that is your decision. Do you have time today? There's something I would like to show you. Moreover, wait, what did I just miss? You see, I entered my piece into the Kawanabe's competition. Moreover, it was accepted. The resulting exhibition is actually going on as we speak.
Let us be off.
Come, let us go. It is being held at the same museum as last time. Whoa. Whoa. Yusuke's painting won the competition. That is an explosion of color right there in the center. I mean, the variance between the dark backdrop and then the extremely bright front pieces. I'm curious what he's going for.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with. Yes, this is the true heart of humanity. The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
So you added hope.
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you.
Okay. Yeah, because the backdrop is probably the default state of being, and then if we represent that burst in the center that overshadows and casts light in the corners of that darker tones.
The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now. You.
It's a good painting.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time.
To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both. It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage you. It was rather crude. Still, I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
Well, it was to kind of push you into improving yourself. And when we're confronted with a challenge, we kind of technically have two responses. We can either turn away from the challenge or confront the challenge, which is what Yusuke decided on.
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
Huh?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire, even if it's coated entirely in black at times. However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it. If only he had your strength. Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school.
Okay.
He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day.
I kind of like the alliteration between both their names too, Madarame and Kawanabe. I'd like to look at the differences in the meanings behind their names.
Huh?
But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black from white. I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei.
Wait, hold on, I gotta read that again. And that his kid had a fever? Wait, Madarame had a kid? Did we not know that? Or was he talking about Yusuke as his quote-unquote kid? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world. That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity. However, I must respectfully decline.
Huh. What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame. I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope. If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
What a strange man. It is a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting.
So I was actually, before stream started, working on a piece on cognitive dissonance. So I'm working on a project. It's not part of any of our prior series that we do on the channel for video essays. So I'm not going to really say what it's about, but this one's dealing with cognitive dissonance. And the idea is having two conflicting ideas in your head simultaneously, which is going to be the desire and hope dichotomy here. But the issue with cognitive dissonance is we tend to default to one idea over the other, and what governs that decision kind of comes down to Freud's pleasure-pain principle. So it's interesting to see Yusuke defaulting in his cognitive dissonance between hope and desire to hope instead. But yes, people are very... People are complicated. We have to keep that in mind. People are complicated. We're not one thing. Which is why I think Cass's collection is such an important level in Psychonauts 2.
It must have been troublesome dealing with me. But for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done. Thank you, my friend.
And here we go.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Emperor, granting thee infinite power.
Second Awakening transforms Persona into a mythological trickster.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Odin, the most powerful persona of the Emperor Arcana. Alright, let's take a look. So from Goemon to Digiball 2, sorry. Ooh, look at you.
Persona within me has awakened to a new power.
Dude, that thing looks badass. Even though the only problem is the cape, Edna would disapprove.
All right.
Kamu Susanoo. So I know the name Susanoo, but I don't know if there's a variation due to the first part of the name. Kamu Susanoo. Another Wanderer of Hell. Remember how Yusuke kept causing storms? Is this a storm god?
Now that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint. I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble. Now then, shall we go? In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
I mean, let's be honest. Being a Phantom Thief legitimately gives so much. I can see how it gives so much inspiration to an artist. Just the idea of the metaverse would give so much inspiration right there. Speedmaster automatically executes you at the start of battle. I don't know if I really need that, to be honest. Counter-Strike, I do want to keep that. Minuscule damage to one foe. Oh, get rid of Tempest Slash. Get rid of that. Yeah, I don't need that.
Ah, you're back.
Beautiful. Alright, real quick. A Greek goddess of crossroads, ghosts, and witchcraft. She is commonly attended to by dogs. She's also known as the chief of the witches that appears in the play Macbeth. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I've never read Macbeth. But yeah, like my knowledge of Hecate, or Hecate, however you want to pronounce it, was her relationship to the land of Colchis, where the Greek hero Jason traveled to. There was a cult there in reverence to Hecate. Anyways. A Japanese god found in the Uzomi Fudoki. He was one of the 3 gods born from Izanagi. He was a violent ruffian, but also had sensitive side, showing love for his mother and reading poems. Okay, well, who was the mother? Was it Izanami, or was it when the volcano erupted? Okay.
Oh!
Did you already have an order coming? Oh yeah, that's right, we already did that. Evening. Oh, I can work for you, that's fine. Izanami was the mother, okay. Yeah, because I know that there were some other children that were formed in other ways. Or at least I believe that's the case. I'm not too hip on Japanese mythology. Ooh, we can spend some time with Chihaya. Yeah, let's do it. We'll check. I'm gonna check for the 4th persona right now. I just know there's a Velvet Room entrance right here. I do not have one on me.
What are you gonna do now?
No, I don't want to hang out with you. Go away, go away, go away, go away.
What'll you do? What?
Go away.
Hey, inmate!
I told her I don't want to hang out, so she kicks me in the rear. Makes sense.
Justine, these are the paths you have walked.
Wheel of Fortune.
You'll withdraw this percent. This is you left done already.
I'm gonna check the bookstore too, just in case there's any new arrivals.
It is time, inmate.
This temperature is perfect.
Hmm? Hmm?
Well, the Akumar Foods things fell through, but I got something new lined up with the big shot producer. You want to make your big debut, right? Of course, I'll work as hard as it takes. Good to hear. Never lose that drive, all right.
Hey!
I don't really need help on darts. Darts is easy.
Seriously?
Oh,
Last time I felt that you were having trouble with women, but I sensed something different now. Wait, hold on. I tried numerous times, but the Empress card keeps coming up, which is related to Haru, of course. Anyways, please be careful. It's been a while since we spent some time with her.
The thing is,
Recently, my reputation has really started shooting up. A lot of my clients leave happy now, too. I even managed to use my own powers to alter some fates that once had seemed inevitable. I suppose all you really need to change fate is a strong will, like what you have. I wish I could do more, though. Are you on a break right now, Mifumi-kun?
what?
Fukurai-san. So are you the apprentice I've heard so much about? I've been wondering why are you so interested in Mifumi-kun? Cool. You're a strange one. That aside, I have to commend your judgment in choosing Mifumi-kun. Her fortunes are like a light guiding lost lambs through the unending darkness ahead.
Oh,
By the way, Amami-san, this man here is Fukurai-san. I gotta say that right. Fukurai-san. He's, the chairman of the ADP. Alright, you don't know what that stands for. It's, Assembly of the Divine Power. Our goal is to relieve this heart... Bleh, bleh. Sorry, I cannot read tonight. You got a deep fryer? Your power... Oh, dude. Nice. You enjoy it. Our goal is to relieve the hearts and minds of people's weary souls via healing events and seminars. Wow. I cannot read today. I made a steak with it. It's so good. I've never fried a steak, but that sounds awesome. What I did a steak sandwich today, though. It was really good. We also sell holy stones, the well from which our divine power springs, that are salt crystals. They're a large part of our business. I'm sure they are. Fukairi-san, that reminds me, Yokota-kun was telling me you've been acting a little strangely recently. Yeah, this definitely feels like a... Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a scam group parading under the guise of spiritualism, but you want to know what I find really interesting about how this scene is framed from a cinematography perspective? Given what he's saying about that organization, look above his shoulder right behind his head. Cult. It's literally framed right behind the guy's head. That's freaking cool. More importantly, it seems you've started falling behind on your Holy Stone sales quotas. Is everything yeah! It's like you're not selling enough. You're not bringing us enough money into the church. That's bad. Yes, I'll cover my decrease in revenue with my fortune-telling fees. This is actually kind of interesting, too. Because she's starting to... Oh, hold on, the cat... Sorry, Zoe... Just as I was about to talk, the cat scratched and come in. 1 second. Zoe! Zoe! Let me go grab you real quick. There you go, good girl. That's a good girl. So we're looking at spiritualism in two completely different lines here. So he approaches it from the perspective of taking advantage of people's existential issues to profit off of, which was where she was coming from at the beginning of her link. I mean, she sold us like a $150,000 piece of rock salt. But their position was never to do anything to actually help people deal with their existential and personal issues, but to profit off of it only. But now we're showing her that you can do something to help them, which is at the end of the day, a much better practice for spiritualism than just, I'm going to make money off of you. No, let me actually help you deal with your issues. Let me help you deal with your shit. Otherwise, what's the point of going to a quote-unquote spiritual leader? Okay. So it feels like we're literally getting her out of a cold right now. Fukurai-san? I'm not sure how effective those holy stones really are. Excuse me? Well... Do you remember who showed you the way when you arrived here from the countryside lost and confused? Oh my gosh, I'm literally writing a paper on this right now, this exact same mentality. So, generally, Break, I told you what I've been working on. And you can see where my mind is considering that big project that I was talking to you about. I was writing it right before stream started, or at least working on it. Do you remember who saved you when you were stuck working in a seedy club with no place to turn? Hey there! Come on, hop down, sweetheart. Hop down, kitty. It was me. Are you saying you no longer have trust in someone who's done so much for you? Oh my gosh. I hate this kind of gaslighting. That's not it. Then enough of the skepticism. Just focus on continuing your role as the Maiden of Relief. Read the futures of those unfortunate souls who come to us and lead them to salvation with the Holy Stones. Yeah, that sign saying cult right behind him is looking real big. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's very instinctual for us to want to show appreciation and show respect and trust and what's the other word I'm looking for? Oh, there's your good. Loyalty to those who have helped us in the past, who gave us a leg up, who took us away from a bad life, but not to the degree that you have to worship them. And using the definition of worship, that is to accept something unquestioningly and uncritically. Because people will take advantage of you. And there's an entire host of people that will literally help people out, help those in need out just to make sure they're indebted to them and then take advantage of them later. It's bad, bad, bad. And the second that I see a personality engage in that behavior, you lose all trust for me, and I just say, you know what, I'm writing you off completely. Just done. There's no salvation for those who joke. Well, that's what I am. You don't want things to go back to how they were, do you, Mifune-kun? Don't you remember breaking down in front of me, telling me how everyone called you a monster? If you don't carry your weight as Maiden Relief, you'll be exactly that. A monster. Oh my gosh. Cat. Don't rip that out. Don't rip the headphones out. There we go. You're good. So this is the threat of positive punishment, to add a negative back into her life. This guy's sketchy. Just say it right outright. I'm Mia-san. Fine, if you want to spend your time fooling around with this child, go right ahead. But don't forget, Mifune-kun, the ADP is the only place you'll ever belong. I've never actually worked at a nightclub. I did get tricked into walking into one, though. Anyway, the chairman is known for exaggerating details. You think I'm weird, huh? All this talk about me being a maiden or a monster.
What?
What? No one's ever treated me so nicely before.
But...
By the way, it was pretty amazing how we stood up to the chairman back there. I would never have been able to talk to him about the Holy Stones had I been alone. But your strength helped me speak up. I need to be strong like you more often. I like her. Like, this part of the link just really made her entire narrative way more interesting for me.
Alright.
Specifically because it ties into a project I'm working on. Even so, the chairman seems serious about the whole Holy Stone issue. He'll make me pay a fine if I don't meet my quotas. He fines you? So either way, they're gonna get their pound of flesh. Whether you get it for them or they take it out of you. There's a huge penalty for resigning from my post. I suppose my fate is impossible to change after all. Yeah, like yeah. Same. I should close up for today.
Until next time!
She needs to take her own advice, because she was commenting on how a strong will allows them to change fate. Well, she needs to remember that for herself. I'm sorry about today. I already know what I must do in order to change my fate. Whenever I face the chairman, I just can't find the courage to say what I need to. Oh, you're absolutely right. Nothing will come of making excuses. I'm the only one who can change my weakness. You're so strong, Omiya-san. I'm gonna think about this a little more. Thank you once again for today. I'll see you next time. Why are you face bumping my cup of water, cat? Oh!
What? Excuse me, but could you please repeat that?
Now, nothing's been decided as of yet. But at the rate that things are going, Yoshizawa-san's honor status could possibly be revoked.
I'm curious why Maruki's here.
Something so serious should, of course, be brought to the attention of both her parents and yourself.
I've been told that her results at the latest meet were quite laudable.
Yeah, she did really good.
Isn't revoking her status as an honor student a bit of an overreaction on the school's part?
I understand how you feel, but, well, third place doesn't really cut it in this case. She needs to attain first place results for her exceptional status to be worthwhile.
Dude, the amount of pressure they're putting on her is ridiculous. That's bad.
Don't get me wrong here. Personally, I think her results are impressive, but I suppose the argument could be made that if she's going to represent Shujin and receive special treatment, it's not enough.
Well, here's the other thing. Do you have any other students here that would meet the criteria you're looking for? Or is she the best you can produce? Because you can set a bar up here, but if literally no one else meets the bar, and you're punishing the person who gets closest to meeting that bar, that makes no sense.
Please don't shoot the messenger here, okay? This is necessary to guarantee fairness across the entire student body. It's not as if you've been expelled or the like. Another meet's coming soon. Please try for the results the school wants to see.
Yeah, this obsession with status is putting so much strain on everybody.
Sir, putting excessive expectations on Yoshizawa-san will only be to her detriment.
No, 100%. 100%. Weirdly enough, you want to know what this entire, like, relationship here reminds me of? Is, Dan Millman's Way of the Peaceful Warrior. If anyone's read that book, you'll know what I mean. Because it literally deals with an athlete very much like her meeting a mentor and dealing with an upcoming meet like this. If anyone hasn't read the book, I definitely recommend it.
Oh, that wasn't at all my intention. I just wanted to give her a little encouragement.
That's not encouragement. That's an ultimatum and a threat.
Dr. Maruki, please continue serving the student body as counselor and providing support to Yoshizawa-san. This meeting was merely meant to express how the entire faculty will be supporting her. That's the reason I had you sit in today, Dr. Maruki.
Supporting her. I see.
That's not an... I mean, adding stress on someone makes them perform worse. Because you remove their enjoyment of the activity. I mean, like, there's a conversation at the end of that book, Way of the Peaceful Warrior, that is essentially, are we doing this for the gold medal, or are we doing this for the perfection of every move we make? Are we doing it for the move, for the performance, or are we doing it for the gold? What mentality you're going into your activity with?
At any rate, that's all I wanted to discuss with you today. Please keep in mind, these changes are all hypothetical, unless Yoshizawa-san doesn't provide better results.
And you just have to get the jab in right there, dude. I want to pick up that chair and go all WWE and smack it over this guy's head, throw him through the table, and then drop the bookshelf on top of him. Sorry, Dr. Ned came out there for a second. Sorry about that.
Well, I suppose we should wrap up here.
Excuse me.
Yeah, she doesn't want to.
What's wrong with Yoshizawa? Didn't she seem off to you?
Well, I took a leaf, Superstar, but I took a leaf out of Kanji's book and just run around with a steel chair all the time.
Oh, it's...
Is that from the temple?
Yoshizawa must have dropped it.
Yeah, it's her charm.
Shoot, she's gone. Let's return it after school. We should at least send her a text so she knows where it is.
Maybe I left it in here.
Huh. How did Yoshizawa-san handle the news?
Oh god, this is not good.
She seemed pretty downcast. I think it was quite the shock to her.
I truly hope this is what finally drives her to succeed. She needs to push herself beyond third place and bring home some stronger results. And soon.
You guys are thinking about yourselves and the reputation of your school and not for the well-being of your student. Which means you're coming at this from the incorrect freaking position as an educator and a principal.
Vice Principal, I know I've already told you this, but your approach here is going to affect her adversely.
Yes, thank you, buddy.
Trying to motivate her with harsh words is only going to give her more anxiety.
Ricky Bobby has a thing to say about this.
Dr. Maruki, we aren't running a charity. If she's going to receive special treatment, she needs to provide adequate results.
But your method of doing so is going to do the opposite.
Praising her until her head swells may be your idea of therapy, but we can't afford to just butter her up forever.
And it's not praising, like, it's not a mutually exclusive thing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We took in those sisters to improve Shujin's standing, but at this rate, we're only going to end up suffering for it. Not only have we lost one of them, but the other one's not doing us any good. Talk about a waste of effort.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. So since we've been talking a lot about the strength card in this stream, my internal red lion wants to run rabid right now. Run rampant and free and unchained. Let's keep the angel strength in control right now. Fuck.
Sir. Oh, pardon me, but there's no denying. First with Mr. Kamoshida, now the principal's death. We've got our backs to the wall here. If this school doesn't bounce back soon, even my own ass will be on the line.
So now she has the extra stress that she thinks the whole school's gonna go down if she doesn't perform.
That'll be all. Excuse me.
God.
I just cannot understand.
To be honest, I'm fed up with how happy people have been acting. Stealing hearts, social reform. Don't give me this Phantom Thieves nonsense. It's all so unscientific. I mean, how could they target Big Bang Burger and Okumura Foods? They're criminals. That artificially consummate flavor, enough volume to fill a small universe. Are the Phantom Thieves trying to steal the galaxy of junk food from me? Oh, I can have a freaking 10-minute talk just on that line right there. Because you get something of value from it, therefore you're willing to turn a blind eye to all the misdeeds surrounding it, just so you can have your... What's the word? Vice. Just so you can continue to engage with your vice, you're willing to ignore any misdeeds on the one giving you that vice.
You.
That said, Amamiya-kun. Hold on. Cat. Cat. Okay, perhaps you think you understand how vast the universe is, full of countless galaxies. But consider this. If we use 3 watermelons in the sun to visualize a certain matter's size against the universe, what are the melons? Moons, stars, people. Wait, what? If we use 3 watermelons in the sun to visualize a certain matter's size against the universe. I don't even know what he's trying to ask here. Are we saying, like, if like the sun was made up of 3 watermelons and we shrunk it down, what's the size of... Oh no, don't worry, Sean. I use guides for this stuff, but I try my best not to use them unless I really need it, but I have it pulled up next to me. I mean, the example I usually use when it comes to visualizing the expansiveness of the universe is, like, if a subatomic particle was, like, in the core of an atom was the size of a cherry, where would the nearest electron be? That's usually the metaphor I use.
This is it. That's it.
It means to convey the density of stars in the vastness of space, 3 B's in the whole of Europe also works. In other words, the universe is essentially empty. There are countless stars in the sky, but the universe is even more vast than that, except it's not empty, it's filled with plasma. There's a lot of cool research being done into plasma physics right now, which... Here's basically the question plasma physicists put, is all of our physics is based around matter. But 99% of the universe is made of plasma, not matter. So what are we going to find out about the nature of physics when we study plasma more closely? Anyways, there's just really exciting stuff. It's just really cool. Anyways, moving on. Sorry. Even within our own galaxy, the stars are separated by a great distance, despite the sheer volume of them visible. No way.
Nice going!
Close, but yet far. You'd say the same of our hearts. We only knew the places we've been.
Hello? Senpai? I'm sorry. I just now noticed that you tried to reach me.
Why is your phone so crackly?
My smartphone seems to be acting up again. You found my good luck charm, right? Odaiba, in front of the stadium, where we met before.
What's wrong with her phone? I mean, we know eventually she does make it into the metaverse, but... because she's there in the intro of the game.
She's at the stadium?
Senpai, sorry, I can't hear you.
I guess her signal cut out. I couldn't hear everything, but it seems like she's at the stadium. She seemed to be acting unusually this morning, too. Do you think something happened? Me too. When we met her there last time, she did mention that she goes there when she's depressed. Well, let's see how she's doing when we drop off her good luck charm. To Odaiba, right?
No connection. I should have gotten this thing replaced already. I'm so useless.
I'm trying to keep Dr. Ned from coming out to play again.
I do nothing but cause trouble for Senpai. And even Dr. Maruki.
Sorry, this gets me a little emotional, to be honest.
I'm supposed to be the Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Come on, I want to get a parfait.
Oh my god, would you just shut the fuck... Sorry.
Yeah, just a sec. I'm looking up a spot right now. It's supposed to be somewhere around here.
Alright, Kirito. What are you doing in Persona? Get out of here. Get out of here!
You've gotten us totally lost. I don't recognize any of these places. What's that building even supposed to be, anyway?
I think they're building some kind of convention center. Or was it a research lab? What's it matter, anyway?
You're in the wrong game, Kirito. Go away.
It's not a lab. It's a stadium. Hmm?
Ooh.
Beginning navigation.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Hey, is that...
What? Where the fuck are we? What the hell? It's not a lab, it's a stadium.
What the? This atmosphere. Is this a palace? But we never activated the nav.
She did.
Wait. Do you think it was Yoshizawa?
It just happened out of nowhere. I was checking her phone for the app, but until that happened, I didn't see anything.
It's a possibility. She wasn't anywhere near us when we slipped into this palace.
But in order to enter the metaverse, you have to have those 3 requirements. You have to have the name, you have to have the source of the distortion, and the crime.
She can't fight like we do. We have to find her. Fast.
Oh. Listen to that piano. Ooh. First, we need to wade into that huge thing.
Let's go.
The area heading down past these gates seems suspicious to me. Let's go. Okay, so we have a bunch of spotlights. Is this supposed to be her internal representation?
Focus.
Especially with the central tower, that it's like being on pinnacle and then covered with spotlights.
I can see it.
Is that supposed to be like hair? That looks like hair. Interesting. Her shock would imply she hasn't seen this before. Or I don't think Yoshizawa is here. Can we go any further in? The door might be an option. Let's check it out. Yeah, I'm getting Rapunzel symbolism here too, Frost Gem. 100%.
I have something.
100%. High-end crystal everywhere. Fancy architecture, but the spotlight being held up by the hair is constantly pointing at her.
Focus.
Happiness cognitive science. Basic cognitive science. If this is related to her, though, why is this stuff in her head? I mean, it's possible that, because I know Maruki is her counselor, maybe he's been talking to her about some of this stuff.
Focus.
Okay, let's not go here yet. Let's check the door. Yeah, I saw the doves too. Okay, so I do have to
I can
go up
feel
there.
it.
I figured I did, but I wanted to check this anyways. Why are all the cameras held up by the hair, though? Unless it's intended to literally just be a representation of the Rapunzel type locked in the tower.
It's somewhere.
Who's there?
Was that Yoshizawa?
Like, my only two thoughts is either this is the first time she's been here, or this is her place of solitude.
Yeah.
What's up with the heart? Like the heart being empty and then filling and then emptying and then filling.
Why? How are you here?
Is that her sister?
Who's that? Is she a cognitive being?
Or her?
It's my fault.
Or a version of her?
What?
Come on.
You must. Kasumi. Stop! Stop it!
Oh shit! Oh my, what the fuck is happening?
You must.
Spiral face, short
Hurry.
hair, no
Yoshizawa's
features
in
besides
trouble.
that.
Heresy.
One who asks questions. What? What are you?
You dare to spurn our Lord's mercy.
Who's the Lord in this scenario?
Are you alright, Yoshizawa?
Why does this feel more P4 than anything?
That voice. Senpai?
Looks like that thing's ready to rumble.
Wings, weird face. Conduit fingers. What?
Accept yourself. Our Lord laments the foolishness birthed from your pain.
Foolishness birthed. Yeah, like, the only thing I can try to I can figure here is this is in reference, like, the principal stating that all of her issues stemmed from the pain of her loss, and they're considering that foolishness.
What are you talking about?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Oh, this is totally
Where are
P4.
these voices? Her whole I'm not bothered routine really pisses me off sometimes. Getting special treatment is like, whatever if it's deserved. But do you think she's earned it?
I understand how you feel, but, well, third place doesn't really cut it in this case. She needs to attain first-place results for her exceptional status to be worthwhile.
Not only have we lost one of them, but the other girl's not doing us any good. Talk about a waste of effort.
I've had enough of this.
Yoshizawa?
You're telling me I'm not cutting it? As if I don't know that better than anyone! Still, I don't care what anyone says about me. I will not tolerate anyone speaking ill of our dream!
Hour. Oh. Hello there.
It's all in your best interest. Filling my life with this pressure. Demanding the results that you want.
Yoshizawa? Could she be?
And now you're all branding me a failure? Let me remind you who you're talking to. I am Kasumi Yoshizawa!
So adamant. Rather than accept a life from cinders, you'd strive towards splendor. You know the risk. Well, if those really are the shoes you've chosen, then we'll dance to the end.
This has got to be...
Oh my. Oh my god, we're gonna have a magical girl transformation moment. There we go, that's how I first saw her.
Look at that!
I am thou, thou art I. Accept this contract, the spell cast upon you.
I request we have a rematch. This time, I'm going all in with Cendrillon!
Give me a second.
We'll show you the way to do this.
No clue what that
Nothing
is.
too reckless, okay?
Holy crap, okay.
Thank you. Please do.
But I do remember her in the intro stating that she's not a member of the Phantom Thieves, so I don't think she's gonna join the party. But she's just gonna be another Persona user that's out there. Wait, Draco, is that supposed to be Hastor? The image the entity we just saw? It's a French Cinderella. Okay, Flourish, thanks.
Persona!
She's light.
Let's make this quick.
And it's weak against it.
Go get him!
Okay, that posture cannot be good for you.
Let's go. Mitra! You're mine. Let's go.
I think you mentioned the spell, but yeah, very much Cinderella. Okay.
Let's dance! Dabble me!
So she's associated with that character archetype.
That's the landing!
Beauty is what? Devote. I can't read it off to the left. Beauty is devotion. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna have to think on that, on the Cinderella symbolism here.
Hey, are you alright?
I can't be weak anymore.
They're servants
Whoa.
of Hastur. Okay. Which is interesting. Okay.
I'm quite impressed, considering how you just awakened to your persona and all.
Senpai, right?
Because, like, the King in Yellow is something that I've been very interested in recently, so... Interesting.
I knew it. By the way, why are we dressed like this now?
Well, of course. This has to be awfully confusing for her. Looks like they found us. Time to get out of here, quick. We can explain later.
Right. we're back at...
So if we went in, like, I'm working under the presumption that that was her internal representation, her mental scape. So she perceives it as an arena.
Huh? My clothes changed back to normal too.
This was your location before you entered the metaverse. We all just came back.
Came back? Did we go somewhere?
About that.
Please, tell me anything you might know about what's going on. I need to know what just happened to me.
I know how you feel, but what should we do? Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll tell you everything from the beginning.
Thank you. A metaverse with palaces and personas.
I'm sure it's not easy to wrap your head around all of this in one go.
Normally I wouldn't believe any of that, but after seeing it all for myself... But wow, you're so good at explaining things, Mr. Kitty.
I'll let that last part slide this time. But isn't there something else that should be surprising you?
Huh? A cat's talking?
Took you long enough, and I am not a cat. I am Morgana.
I see. Well, since you seem to know a lot more about this than I do, maybe I should call you Morgana-senpai.
Oh, that's right. Don't you have something for her?
You came all this way to return this? Thank you so much.
So I'm very curious how this charm is going to be represented inside her own cognition.
You didn't seem your usual self this morning. Did something happen?
Well... I didn't get a chance to tell you yet, but... I got 3rd place in the last meet.
Well, what's sad about this is when she gave us the call originally, she was super excited about how she did. And then now she's made to feel bad about it.
Of course I'm not happy about it, but it looks like the school is even more displeased. I was summoned to the guidance office this morning. I was warned that the school might revoke my honors status if I don't improve my results soon. It would be due to my own inability to succeed in gymnastics, so I have to say it's not an unfair consequence. But I also overheard the vice principal talking about how I'm a useless waste of effort. And I dragged Dr. Maruki into this mess too, since he was with me when I got the news. That's what really got to me.
That's a tough break.
So I ended up coming here. Then all of a sudden I was in that place we just left. But I'll be just fine now. I feel like whatever happened in there helped me to get over it. I'm going to realize my dream for sure.
Seems like you really are on the up and up now. But then again, how did Yoshizawa end up finding a palace in the first place?
That's the tough one.
Sounds like it was pure coincidence based on what she's told us.
What about my phone?
Well, I suppose that makes the most sense. Hey, do you mind if we take a quick look at your phone? If the nav's on there, we'd be able to tell whose palace that was with the search history.
Sure, it's right. Sorry, this won't do any good.
Why's that?
The battery's dead. It's been acting up for a while now, so that could have something to do with it.
Oh, really? Shouldn't you get that checked out? Well, it's not like that was a palace we've been after, so I guess it's no big deal. We couldn't make its ruler our target unless we reached a unanimous decision anyway.
Okay, I've been meaning to ask. Are you two part of the Phantom Thieves?
Whoopsie!
Well, we're...
You are, aren't you? I knew it. Wait. That means when we were at the cafe with Akechi-san,
No, she's piecing it together
I
quick.
basically told the Phantom Thieves themselves that I don't agree with what they're doing.
We're cool.
I'm really sorry.
But you shouldn't change your perspective just because of this. It's fine to have a perspective that's contrary to ours. It's okay.
Don't worry about it. With that out of the way, what's your call? Yoshizawa, of course, considering how she did back there. Don't you think she'd make a worthy addition to the Phantom Thieves?
So, you mean you want me to join the Phantom Thieves?
In a nutshell, yeah. You've awakened to your persona, you're aware of the existence of palaces, and from the looks of things, you've got quite the potential. If you're willing to join us, we'd be glad to have you.
I see.
You don't have to give us an answer right now. I mean, you probably shouldn't make any decisions until you learn more about what it is we're actually doing.
Thank you, but I'm sorry. I have to turn down your offer.
Cool. So we'll head home for now and... Wait. What?
When I awakened to my... persona, was it? I also realized something. I can't keep obsessing over my shortcomings in gymnastics like this. So that's why I can't join you at the moment.
Because you need to focus on your gymnastics.
I'm truly sorry to say no after all you've done for me. Thank you, but I think I'd only cause you all more trouble if I were to join up without being totally invested in it. Of course, I won't say a word about this to anyone.
I'm glad you catch on so quickly. Well, if you ever change your mind about us, just let us know, okay?
Thank you, Morgana-senpai. If that ever happens, I'll get in touch right away.
Yes.
I should extend the same gratitude to you as well, senpai. I swear, one day I will repay you for helping me out in so many ways. Shall we get going? Quite a lot's happened today, but I have a feeling I'll try harder than ever before starting tomorrow.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, see you later.
I didn't expect even Yoshizawa-san to get a persona. We ended up saving her, but I don't think she owes us or anything.
I mean...
That said, she's definitely be a huge help if she joined.
Hey.
Hey, another box game for you. Nice! Lantern necklace, pumpkin soup. Oh, looks like we're stuck up here. If Yoshizawa was able to use persona, she must have a lot on her mind. Well, she said she was okay. You've just got to keep moving forward on her own path. Oh boy. Alright guys, well with that, I think that's actually a really good place to end off for today. Jesus, okay. Yeah, I think that's a good place for the end of the stream. Your eyes feel like weights right now. I don't blame you. Like, I don't know where everyone's at, but it's usually pretty late for you all. I'm gonna have a lot to think about on this. Hopefully I'll be able to collect my thoughts before next stream, though. Anyways, good night, everybody, or good day, depending on your time zone. Thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your schedules to spend time with everybody here. Anyways, peace. Love you all, and I'll see you in a bit. Later.
I should write something.